वो म्यूचुअल फंड्स के ऐड के बाद जैसे एक वार्निंग आती है ना कि म्यूचुअल फंड्स आर सब्जेक्टेड टू रिस्क, वैसे ही आईपीएल के हर मैच के पहले भी एक वार्निंग तो देनी ही चाहिए, which will say the game is not for the faint-hearted. Please watch at your own risk. क्यों? सिंपल सा जवाब है, लास्ट वीक हमने बैक टू बैक 5 ऐसी मैचेस देखी है जिनका फैसला आखिरी गेंद पर हुआ. Hence, this was definitely a week of close encounters in IPL. Hello, namaste and welcome back to your weekly dose of IPL updates. I am Mayuresh and I am back with another episode of Cricket with Mayuresh. जी हाँ, यहाँ आपको देखने मिलेंगे those top 5 moments from the gone by week of the IPL. तो चलिए देखते हैं कौन से थे वो top 5 moments. The first one has to be this. Rinku Singh's 5 consecutive sixes which helped KKR win a thriller against mighty Gujarat Titans. Shikhar Dhawan, the lone Punjab warrior. Nicholas Puran's pyrotechnics. Harry Brook, the first centurion of this year's IPL. Alright, tsunami या earthquake के नाम सुने हैं आपने? जी हाँ, ये तभी आते हैं when we expect them the least. जब हम भाई आराम से लाइफ के मजे ले रहे हैं, सडनली आ जाएंगे. बट ये ऐसे हमेशा नहीं आते. It's the rarest of the rare thing, and such was Rinku Singh's heroics that day. To chase more than 30 runs in the last over, almost an improbable task. But not for someone like Rinku Singh who played an absolutely freak innings the other day. He hit 5 consecutive sixes to the Gujarat bowler and helped his team win a game which no one would have ever imagined will finish like this. And watching the kind of innings he played, हम सबका reaction कुछ ऐसा ही था. And not only this innings, but he went on to play a couple more in the same fashion. And what Rahul Tewatia had done a season or two before, Rinku definitely is looking in the same zone. And with that kind of hitting abilities, KKR is certainly looking a dominant team now. And remember, they do not have their regular skipper Shreyas Iyer with them, but the way the new skipper Nitish Rana and their head coach Chandrakant Pandit has handled the troop, it is just commendable and expect nothing less from them in the days to come. जी हाँ, and expect nothing less than an ear-to-ear smile from this player no matter what the situation is. Yes, the ever-smiling Punjabi Munda Shikhar Dhawan played one such innings against SRH which will be remembered for a very, very long time. When at the other end, all the batters were just entering their name on the attendance sheet and saying this to Shikhar Dhawan. Here was Punjab's keeper trying to keep one end and keep scoreboard ticking. And out of the 140 odd Punjab scored, 99 were his runs. Yes, although he could not get into the 3 figures, but this was a knock which was worth more than many hundreds we have ever seen. However, this lone warrior could not win a game for his team, but as I said, it's someone who would always have a smile on his face, someone who would always try and find something good in that worst situation too, and that makes him a special player. And let me tell you, he was given the Man of the Match award in that game. As it's a special one because very seldom do we get to see a player from the losing team being awarded Man of the Match. But such was his innings, and we wish the great man many more innings like this in the days to come. Alright, moving ahead, and third on our list is a complete firecracker kind of an innings by Nicholas Puran. It was a match between RCB and LSG, and RCB had made a mammoth total of 212 credits, some incredible hitting by the KGF of RCB. Yes, Virat, Faf and Maxwell, all 3 of them were going all guns blazing and helped their team post a total in excess of 200. Even their bowlers started on a higher note, sending 3 batters from LSG back to the pavilion in real quick time. But then came Stoinis, who hit 65 runs in just 30 odd balls and brought LSG back into the game. However, KL Rahul was still struggling, and that meant someone else was supposed to play an innings of sheer audacity. Yes, it was the Caribbean player who completed his 50 in just 15 balls and in the process became the fastest to reach 250 in this edition of the IPL. If you want to see what power hitting looks like, go and watch that audacious innings by Nicholas Puran. He just varied RCB's hopes of securing a win after posing almost an improbable target on board. Puran is definitely a player to watch out for from LSG camp. And the next one on our list is the first centurion of this year's IPL, Harry Brook. Man, that innings, he was striking at close to 250 to the fast bowlers with hardly any fall shots. It was just when the spinners arrived, his strike rate went below 100, and even then he managed to score a century in just 55 balls. Tells you the story what kind of an innings he would have played. Yes, he has been one of the costliest buys in the IPL. But you'd be lying if you thought he'll be playing an innings like this anytime soon. Harry Brook definitely became the first one to hit century in this edition of the IPL, perhaps saying this to the bowlers all through his innings. But he also displayed what an attacking innings would look like and how can you cover that small chink in your armour by performing even better against the favourable matchups. Harry Brooks was a special innings and is definitely one of the highlights of this week. And the fifth one on the list is not one particular moment, however, this time it's an entire week which we think could well be the best week of the IPL. As 5 days on the trot we saw last ball thrillers and that's a certainly rare feat in the game. और जी हाँ इसलिए हम कह रहे थे the games from the gone by week were certainly not for the faint-hearted people. From Rinku Singh's heroic to Harshal Patel's missed man-cut opportunity, we have definitely witnessed one of the best weeks in the IPL and fingers crossed we'll get to see more before we get into the all-important playoffs weeks. Alright, that's all from this episode of the IPL. But जब हम अगली बार मिलेंगे तब तक almost all the teams would have played their 7 games each, meaning we will be almost halfway through the tournament and that means the volatility in points table will be on display in the days to come. So let's enjoy the game and we will meet pretty soon. Till then, bye bye and take good care of yourself. Thank you.